Hello and welcome once again to yet another SnackTime episode. This time we're actually starting off with a yogurt. This is Farmi's, what's it called? Rhubarb gooseberry something. I guess it's gooseberry? I don't know, I'm gonna type it in the description if I know what it is. But this is also lactose free. I decided to take a look at it because I've not had a gooseberry rhubarb thing in quite a while. So the lactose free thing is something I did not even see it in the store. Interesting. It was thick on the lid, but quite runny in the actual cup itself. Kind of weird. But it looks like this. It's actually pretty this sort of gooseberry-y, but the rhubarb, it's lost. It is kind of rhubarby, but it's more of a gooseberry thing. And that's actually fine by me, because gooseberry stuff is not something you usually see. But as it is like this, it's actually far less sweet than I expected it to be. But it is still a very nice taste. So yes, I do in fact recommend this. As the second snack, we have yet another new thing. This is Aura's blueberry juice thing. Also, apparently it's made from ecological blueberry puree. I don't know what this means. All blueberries are ecological. And it claims to have at least 6% juice, which is kind of low for this sort of thing. This sort of drink things usually have between 10 and 15% actual juice, at the very least. Though I'm not an industry insider, so I cannot verify that. So it actually looks kind of reddish, which is actually something good, because usually the blueberries sometimes are used are American blueberries, which are not red inside. Oh yeah, it's a pretty blueberry tasting drink. However, I will link you to a video that explains my discrepancy for blueberries as sometimes being American and other times not. It has to do with the fact that Europe and America have different blueberry species that they consider as blueberries. The European one is smaller, significantly better or more amped in its taste, and it is red inside, similar to a blackcurrant, but not as tart. Nowhere near as tart. American blueberries, however, are far more sweeter. Their sugar content is higher, they are larger in size, and are generally white or this greenish sort of thing on the inside. What the picture on this packaging is confusing, because people usually do not differentiate between the two on the packaging. Sometimes even the company mixes up the correct berry on the packaging. So yeah, it's pretty good. For only like 6% juice, it does taste like they went with the correct blueberry, at least for the juice part of this. It is also quite high in sugar, in added sugar, because 6% juice is not gonna flavor the water properly, and sugar is kind of this sort of flavor enhancing thing. So while I would in a vacuum recommend this as a decent product, I would say that you should just eat blueberries. It's far better for you. If you don't want the blueberry juice proper, you should just do it yourself. So that's a negative recommendation from me, because eating actual blueberries is just better. But as the last snack of this episode, we have a licensed product. If any of you are familiar with Estonian animation, then the word Vanamehe is nothing new to you. However, this fucking mug will now look at you from the camera. And what this is Vanamehe topš. This is cream ice cream with salt caramel. If you're asking why it's named with this sort of sh type of letter, is because Vanamehe, the character, speaks with this sort of I don't know what to call it, a lisp? Not a lisp, but for example, like S becomes sh and Z becomes j or something like that. But the ice cream itself looks like this. Another. I hate this sort of wafer cone. It tastes good, but it doesn't stay like crispy. It is crispy right now because it's directly from my freezer. But if you hold it for any strength of time, it becomes soggy very quick, and it's just overall unpleasant. Fortunately though, the taste is actually alright. The caramel is in these sort of pockets all around the ice cream. There doesn't seem to be like one full accumulation of it, like usually with this sort of filling ice creams, which is novel but weird. Yeah, there isn't like this central cream thing anywhere, but it does taste very good. So if sneakers doesn't suffice you, then just get one of these topš. It's good, I recommend. Thank you for watching this episode of SnackTime. If you wish to see more, please click on the playlist link on the screen now. If you like this video, please subscribe and like. If you wish to support my channel monetarily, please consider buying my music on Bandcamp, link also description.